Our program will start in 5 minutes. 5 minutes. Seventh grade, they grew up by 2 rows, since all 5th grades is on this side. Eighth grade, can you raise your hands so I can see what the 8th graders are? All right, so if you're not in the dance, please take your seats over there so I can allow the parents to move closer. Yeah, make sure that the babies stay behind the furthest tower so they don't get injured. Program starts in 2 minutes. Parents, if you want to at this time, since all students are now seated, you can move closer. Parents, if you desire to move closer, you may at this time since all of our classes are now present in the auditorium. Thank you for your patience. Camilla, can you come? All right, we're getting ready to start our program. I'll welcome you in a moment. First thing that I need to do, for those who don't know me, I am Dr. Skrill. I'm a music instructor here at the Brightwood campus. I appreciate each and one being here. But before we start our program, we want to set the expectations. Since this is performance, and we train our students from pre-K3 right through 8th grade how to attend a performance. We just want to remind them, as well as our parents, so that this experience is enjoyable for all of us. The first expectation is that when the students are on the stage and when they're talking or performing or dancing, we're asking everyone please to be silent. It is respect. We want to respect the performance that's going on so that we do not become a distraction. The second expectation is just have fun as we celebrate this cultural event. With that stated, now I'm going to give you that one. So welcome families, students, and our school community to our annual Black History Month celebration. We are excited about this year's celebration. Mr. Snowden, our theater teacher, has taken the lead with putting together the program. Mr. Snowden, along with the theater elective students, will take us on a journey of not just the struggle of journey of African Americans, but the rich content of their culture and monologues, skits, and music. Thank you again for being present for our celebration.
Buenos días y bienvenidos familias y estudiantes en nuestra comunidad escolar a nuestra celebración cultural de Black History Month. Estamos felices con la celebración de este año. El señor Snowden, nuestro profesor de teatro, ha tomado la iniciativa de elaborar el programa. El señor Snowden, juntos con los estudiantes de teatro, nos llevará en un viaje de las luchas y el viaje de los afroamericanos, sino también vivimos de cultura en monólogos, melodías y música. Gracias nuevamente por estar presente en la celebración.
እንኳን ደህና መጣችሁ ቤተሰቦች፣ ተማሪዎችና የትምህርት ቤታችን ማህበረሰቦች ለዓመታዊ የጥቁር ታሪክ ወር የበዓል አከባበር። በዚህ ዓመታዊ ክብረ በዓል ደስተኞች ነን። የቲያትር መምህራችን ሚስተር ስኖደን ፕሮግራሙን በማቀናጀት የማቀደም ሆነዋል። ሚስተር ስኖደን ከተመረጡት የቲያትር ተማሪዎች ጋር በመሆን የአፍሪካ አሜሪካውያን ትግልና ጉዞ ብቻ ሳይሆን በቲያትርና ሙዚቃ ውስጥ የበለጸገውን የባህል ይዘት ጉዞ ያደርጋል። በበዓሉ ላይ ስለተገኙ በድጋሚ እናመሰግናለን።
Xavier Demont. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. All right. That's for my Ethiopian love, my Ethiopian parents. I've been practicing my heart, so they know what I say. But in essence, I just said, God bless you. So thank you. All right. So let's stand for our. You ready? All right, great. Cue for. Let's start the program.
Please welcome to the stage the master of ceremony for today's celebration, Kibron.
Please stand for the school song, immediately followed by Lift Up Your Voice and Sing. We have provided the lyrics for you so that you can follow us. Again, please remain standing. After the Brightwood school song, as we sing together the Negro National Anthem, Lift Up Your Voice and Sing.
When the colors are being grown and where No drums are allowed on board. Can you repeat after me? No drums. I can't hear you. With a little more enthusiasm, please. No drums. That was great. One more board. I'll be by with magazines and earphones can be purchased for the price. Happy firstborn meal. If there's anything I could to make this middle more pleasant, press the little button overhead and I'll be by faster. Then you can say, go down, Moses. Thanks for my celebrity and hope you have a pleasant day.
I am so sorry to disturb you, but someone is playing drums. And what did we just say? No drums. It must be someone in coach. But we here in Cabernet are not going to respond to his drums. As a matter of fact, I don't even hear them. Repeat after me. I don't hear any drums. And I will not rebel. Okay, now you some of us are pretty uneasy to hearing about the tragedy young boy that I can marry. But let me assure you, celebrity has no intention of throwing you overboard and collecting your insurance. We value you. Why the songs we're going to sing in the cornfield under the burning heat and stinging lash will metamorphose and convert to lights of James Brown and Fabulous Flame. And you, yes, you, are going to come up with some of the best dances, the best. The 1-2-3, the funky chicken, and just think about what you're going to name a William Faulkner. Oh, right, you're going to have to suffer a few hundred years, but from your thing will come a culture so complex, and with this little item here, thank you, and with this little item here, you'll become millionaires. No, don't panic. I'm here to take care of you. You're just going through a little bit of thunderstorm. Now, the only way you're going to get through this one is to abandon your God and worship the demon.
Time. The captain had heard me. Everything's fine. We just had a mental server. When you play, you will see there are many revolutions, which means that you have a sacrifice to your life. When you play, you will see the Civil War, which means you are both Republican until the earth comes alive. Now passing by the Great Depression, which means everybody gets to live the way you would live in. That was World War I, which is not to be confused with World War II. With the Korean War or the Vietnam War, which you will play a major role in.
The 60s. Martha Banderas, Malcolm X, Julia and 4 little girls in Sunday school. Oh no, the Supreme just broke up. Stop playing those drums. I said stop playing those dang drums. You can't stop history. You can't stop time. Those drums will confiscated. What's the use of them? Repeat after me. I don't hear any drums. Miss Pat here. Phoenix got a big jumping back there, but the captain had just affirmed that we safely led in Savannah. These shells badly before heading off the plane, as any baggage we did not have, we trashed. It's pretty fun, and the next night we hope you consider travel is this Savannah. Have a nice day. Goodbye.
It's kind of chilly.
Have a nice day. Bye. Take care now.
See you.
Have a nice day. Have a nice day.
Have a nice day.
history's shame. I rise up from a past rooted in pain. I rise, a black ocean leaping and wide, welling and swelling. I bear in the tide, leaving behind nights of terror and fear. I rise into the daybreak miraculously clear. I rise, bringing the gifts that my ancestors gave. I am the hope and the dream of the slave. And so,
I'm taking a love, my heart under, whiskey, it's a turn under, whiskey. alaikum. Mr. Moderator, our distinguished guests, brothers and sisters, our friends and our enemies, everybody who's here. As many of you know, last March when it was announced that I was no longer in the Black Muslim movement, it was pointed out that it was my intention to work among the 22 million non-Muslim Afro-Americans and to try and form some type of organization or create a situation where the young people, our young people, the students and others could study the problems of our people for a period of time and then come up with a new analysis, give us some new ideas and new suggestions as to how to approach a problem that too many other people have been playing around with for too long. And that we can have some kind of meeting and determine at a later date whether to form a Black nationalist party or to form a Black nationalist army. There have been many of our people across the country from all walks of life who have taken it upon themselves to try and pull their ideas and to come up with some kind of solution to the problem that confronts all of our people. And tonight we are here to try and get an understanding of what it is they've come up with. Also, recently when I was blessed to make a religious pilgrimage to the holy city of Mecca, where I met many people from all over the world, plus spent many weeks in Africa to trying to broaden my own scope and get more of an open mind to look at the problem as it actually is. One of the things that I realized, and I realized this even before going over there, was that our African brothers have gained their independence faster than you and I here have in America. They've also gained recognition and respect as human beings much faster than you and I. Just 10 years ago, on the African continent, our people were colonized. They were suffering all forms of colonization, oppression, exploitation, degradation, humiliation, discrimination, and every other condemnation. And in a short time, they have gained more independence, more recognition than you and I have. And you and I live in a country which is supposed to be the citadel of education, freedom, justice, democracy, and all of those pretty sounding words. So it was our intention to try and find out what it was our African brothers were doing to get the results, so that you and I could study what they had done and perhaps gain from them study or benefit from their experiences. And my traveling over there was designed to help find out how. One of the first things that the independent African nations did was to form an organization called the Organization of African Unity. This organization consists of all independent African states who have reached the agreement to subverge all differences and combine their efforts toward eliminating from the continent of Africa colonization and vestiges of oppression and exploitation being suffered by African people. Those who form the Organization of African States have differences. They represent probably every segment, every type of thing. You have some leaders that are considered Uncle Toms, some leaders who are considered very militant. But even the militant African leaders were able to sit down at the same table with African leaders who they considered to be Toms. Everyone was there, and despite their differences, they were able to sit down and form what was known as the Organization of African Unity, which has formed a coalition and is working in conjunction with each other to fight a common enemy. Once we saw what they were able to do, we determined to try and do the same thing here in America among Afro-Americans who have been divided by their enemies. So we have formed an organization known as the Organization of Afro-American Unity, which has the same aim and objective to fight whoever gets in our way, to bring the complete independence of our people of African descent here in the Western to bring about complete independence of people of African descent here in the Western Hemisphere, and first here in the United States, and bring about the freedom of these people by any means necessary. That's our motto. We want freedom by any means necessary. We want justice by any means necessary. We want equality by any means necessary. We don't feel that in 1964, living in a country that is supposedly based upon freedom, and supposedly the leader of the free world, We don't think that we should have to sit around and wait for some segregationist congressman and senators and a president from Texas and Washington, D.C. to make up their minds that our people are due now some degree of civil rights. No, we want it now, but we don't think anybody should have it.
for me too much. Hey girl, get on with it and get over it. Listen, you need to give him all that emotion. Give him rage, mistake, and attitude, emotion, and there's nothing like a process that makes your emotion outward shine emotional flare. That's right, when you wear me, you let him know he ain't gonna get no sleep. No sleep hugging to no. You have a ball day. She won't alone. Take time
demonstration for freedom in the history of our nation. 50 years ago, a great American in whose symbolic shadow we stand today signed the Emancipation Proclamation. This momentous decree is a great beacon light of hope to millions of Negro slaves who had been seared in the flames of withering injustice. It came as a joyous daybreak to end the long night of their captivity. But 100 years later, the Negro is still not free. 100 years later, the life of the Negro is still badly crippled by the manacles of segregation and the chains of discrimination. 100 years later, the Negro lives on a lonely island of poverty in the midst of a vast ocean of material prosperity. 100 years later, the Negro is still languishing in the corners of American society and finds himself in exile in his own land. So we've come here today to dramatize their shameful condition. In a sense, we've come to our nation's capital to cash a check. When the architects of our republic wrote the magnificent words of the Constitution and the Declaration of Independence, they were signing a promissory note to which every American was to fall heir. This note was a promise that all men, yes, black men as well as white men, would be guaranteed the unalienable rights of life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. We must forever conduct our struggle on the high plane of dignity and discipline. We must not allow our creative protest to degenerate into physical violence. The marvelous militancy which has engulfed the Negro community must not lead us to distrust all white people. For many of our white brothers, as evidenced by the presence here today, have come to realize that their destiny is tied up with our destiny. We cannot walk alone. And as we walk, we must make the pledge that we shall always march ahead. We cannot turn back. There are those who ask the devotees of civil rights, when will you be satisfied? We can never be satisfied as long as the Negro is the victim of the unspeakable horrors of police brutality. We can never be satisfied as long as our bodies, heavy with the fatigue of travel, could not gain lodging in the motels of the highways and the hotels of the cities. We cannot be satisfied as long as the Negro's basic mobility is from a smaller ghetto to a larger one. We can never be satisfied as long as our children are stripped of their adulthood and robbed of their dignity by signs stating for whites only. We cannot be satisfied as long as the Negro in Mississippi cannot vote and the Negro in New York believes he has nothing for which to vote. No, we are not satisfied. And we will not be satisfied until justice rolls down like waters and righteousness like the mountains. I say to you today, my friends, even though we face the difficulties of today and tomorrow, I still have a dream. It is a dream deeply rooted in the American dream. I have a dream that one day this nation will rise up, live out the true meaning of its creed. We hold these truths to be self-evident, that all men are created equal. I have a dream that one day on the red hills of Georgia, sons of former slaves and sons of former slave owners will be able to sit down together at the table of brotherhood. I have a dream that one day, even the state of Mississippi, a state sweltering with the heat of injustice, sweltering with the heat of oppression, will be transformed into an oasis of freedom and justice. I have a dream that my 4 little children will one day live in a nation where they will not be judged by the color of their skin, but by the content of their character. I have a dream that one day in Alabama, with its vicious racists, with its governor having his lips dripping with the words of interposition and nullification, one day right there in Alabama, little black boys and black girls will be able to join hands with little white boys, white girls, brothers and sisters. I have a dream today. This will be the day when all of God's children will
be able to sing with new meaning. My country, 'tis of thee, sweet land of liberty. Of thee I sing. Land where my fathers died, land of the pilgrim's pride. From every mountainside, let freedom ring. So let freedom ring from the prestigious hilltops of New Hampshire. Let freedom ring from the mighty mountains of New York. Let freedom ring from the hiking Alleghenies of Pennsylvania. Let freedom ring from the snow-capped Rockies of Colorado. Let freedom ring from the delicious slopes of California. And not only that, let freedom ring from Stone Mountain of Georgia. Let freedom ring from Lookout Mountain of Tennessee. Let freedom ring from every hill and molehill of Mississippi. From every mountainside, let freedom ring. When we allow to let freedom ring, when we let it ring from every city and every hamlet, from every state and every city, we will be able to speed up that day when all of God's children, black men and white men, Jews and Gentiles, Protestants and Catholics, will be able to join hands and sing in the words of the old Negro spiritual. Free at last, great God Almighty, we are free at last.
Well, what you think? And we did it all in an hour and a half. This thing, my brother and I, we have this thing where we used to work with someone named Archie, and he would say the theater fairy would come and sprinkle his or her magic, and trust me, we needed a whole lot of it. But I just want to say that I'm so very thankful and proud of the Brightwood students. Are they amazing? Are they amazing? So I want to thank them for all of their hard work, all of the dancers, my Brightwood acting honors studio, both the lower division and the upper division. It's just so many people to thank. Our sound people, Dr. Scroll, thank you so much. Thank you. For trusting me to put this together and the push that I needed. Ms. Kate, thank you for all of the work on the choreography. Thank you. Ms. Thomas, Ms. Nia, thank you so much. Ms. Mo, thank you for the gallery in the back. Thank you. Ms. Wiggins, way back. She worked her magic. Ms. Wiggins, I'm gonna forget somebody. Please come to somebody. Mr. Wise, thank you. For our board. Mr. Cabrera, for the mask that he made. Thank you, all these things come together. Coach, thank you for helping out with that. Ms. Gloria, Mrs. Valeria, Mrs. Keel for her help, Ms. Zelaya for the programs, and Mrs. Jada, Ms. King. Thank you. This is truly been, who you telling me this morning? Thank you. So listen, it has really been a labor of love, and if I have forgotten you, I promise you, it is not because I want to, it's just that I am so overwhelmed. I know that thanks somebody who's here. And she took a chance on me. Thank you, Dr. T. Being a theater teacher in Center City is a process, and it's been a big, long journey. But I'm here now. Where's the tech crew? Tech, come on, y'all come out one quick, come out. And then I'm gonna bring Mr. Westerman and Ms. Kaplan up to give final remarks. Can y'all give my tech crew a hand? We worked come up here. They worked hard. They work sound, they work all of it, and I am excited for them. And if y'all thought this was something, Matilda Jr. is coming soon. Sure.
We could not think of a better way to celebrate the end of Black History Month. This has been an absolutely amazing performance. We got to give Mr. Snowden a round. Thank you so much to all of our families who came to join us. Thank you to everyone who is watching from home on our streaming. We are so grateful for all of you, and happy Black History Month. Thank you for being here today.
All right, we're going to thank you again, parents, for being here. Thank you to those parents for watching online. We appreciate your support of the arts and of the education processes here at Center City Brightwood. We could not have done it without you. They're your children, but they're our babies. Have a great day. All right, we're going to dismiss play music victory. Middle school, you listen to the first that way. Middle school.